If you're interested in buying pallets and buying clothes in bulk to resell, there's a few things that you need to be mindful of, especially if it's your first time. And I think that's what to expect in regards to the quality of the items when they arrive. Of course, the first time I bought a pallet, I wasn't sure what to expect, but now that I've bought multiple pallets, I kind of have an idea, and there's really nothing that surprises me at this point. In this video, I will show you different examples of like what you can expect to see in your pallet. And I will say that this is all based on my experience and based on the vendor that I use. Obviously, you might have a different experience based on your vendor, so that's something that just to be mindful of. But I will try to cover as much as I can and give you different examples of to what to expect. Now, when purchasing a pallet, we have to have realistic expectations of how the items will arrive, while the vendor that you're purchasing them from does a great job. Of course, at least the one that I use does a really good job at telling you if it's like new, never been used, new in good conditions, some used, etc. They try to describe as best as they can, but obviously they can't capture all 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, whatever pieces you're buying from that pallet. So there's a few things that you have to be realistic of. For example, from this current pallet that I just got, you know, I got these. They look in really good condition. It looked like they have to re-tag this item, but of course, upon closer inspection, I noticed that it has a hole. Now, this is something that I personally wouldn't sell. Doesn't mean you shouldn't sell it. I wouldn't sell it. I would honestly probably just keep it for my son, and these can be his like going out, getting dirty in the dirt type of pants, instead of throwing them out. Also, for example, you can get some that look used, right? Like this looks like it's been used, it's dirty, it's stained, it was re-tagged. So I'm not really sure if they're new or if maybe they were returned. But these are some of the conditions you can expect your items to arrive in. Now this one is still tagged. It's brand new, you can see, but look, it is completely stained. Now, in the case of this one, I could probably hand wash this and let it dry, and it should be fine and ready to go for sale. Some people think that's a waste of time. They'd rather not. It's really up to you, to be honest. I would probably wash them. I would hate to throw this out or just save them for my son. They're a little too big, so I don't think that would fit him. Also, sometimes you can get stuff like this, right? That is packaged, and the package will be damaged, right? It looks like somebody opened them. They probably wanted to see how the size fit. Probably because the one on top is unfolded while the rest are still folded. Now this one, it says is 14 bikini underwears. You can do the math, right? Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So all 14 are here. You can sell it at a discount price because the packaging is open or damaged, but all 14 of them are here. And then of course you can also get some that are in really good condition. This one is new, right? It doesn't look like it's been opened. It still has the seal on it. Still has it, so it's still pretty good. It says it's 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it's all 7 of them. So like I said, pallets vary. Things can be in really good condition, things can be damaged. It's just setting those realistic expectations that when you get a pallet, not everything is going to be perfect and ready to go for sale. Some of them might be missing a tag, and some of them are just look brand new. They just came out of a plastic bag, sealed, they have the tag, never been opened, so you know they're not returns. Maybe it could have been a online return, but they're in really good condition. So you can get items like that. Obviously, you can get, best case scenario, an item with the tag and in perfect condition. There's no stains, no rips, no type of damage to it. Like this is in really good condition. So you can get items like that. You can get items like this one. Looks, at first glance, it looks really good. It has the tag, but upon closer inspection, you can see it has a button here, and then it's missing the button. So you can either sell it as is, you can buy a button, put it on. There's options. And then of course you can get an item that is brand new, like this one, brand new, right? It looks, there's no damage, there's nothing missing, it just doesn't have a tag. And then, I mean, they attached the tag with a staple, but it's still brand new, and you can sell it brand new without tags. Just make sure to let them know that there's no tags. But these still are in pretty good condition. They don't look like they've been worn. They still have the tags. They still have the string that kind of connects them, and then they're both the same size. So these are in pretty good condition, ready to go. But just keep that in mind when you're buying your first pallet, right? I think when I purchased my first pallet, I was actually shocked in how good the items were. I was expecting them to be a little bit more damaged, more stains, things without tags. And overall, I've been highly impressed. Like I said, 5 or 4, or even if it was 10 out of 1,000 items, you know, that's not bad in my books. But like I said, just keep that in mind. It can happen to you. It's not a bad thing. Just come up with a plan and make sure that you are ready to have some items just be completely damaged and you can't sell them. You can keep them. You can. Hopefully you found this information helpful and it can kind of help you prepare for your first pallet. Like I said, this has been based on my experience. Does not mean that my experience is going to be exactly your experience, but at least it gives you a few examples of like how your items can arrive. You can check out some of my videos where I do some of the unboxing of my new pallets. I have one arriving today, so keep an eye out for the next video. Bye! Don't forget to like and subscribe.